This is James, your favorite stadium guy. We are here at Lane Stadium, Blacksburg, Virginia. I was actually just jamming out to Enter Sandman while I was paying to park. So anyway, I guess during the season they have flags from other teams up there. What I didn't know in the pictures, by the way, please forgive me for the sound. I completely forgot to bring my my microphone. I left it at the Airbnb. So, is the stonework. That's a really nice touch. And look at these gates. So, alright, so if the visiting team player has a guest, I guess they show up here to get their tickets. That's nice. I typically like and prefer stadiums that have brick, but this looks, with the stonework, it looks really good. So, plus, you know, it's a lot like, well, I can see some concessions. All right, that looks really good. You know, Virginia is a lot like North Carolina in the sense that there's lots of trees and stuff, and I'm not worried about my parking. I paid for an hour's parking. It's the potential for rain. It did rain some on the way here. So I guess the good thing is that the microphone for the does a good job, but the microphone on the phone isn't that bad. That's open, but I better not. I think that's their softball over there. Whatever it is, I see the bench seats with the backs on them, and they're painted the colors of Vatek. And then there's the good seats, you know, in the middle. But I'll show you this. I'm assuming just by looking that that's a statue of Frank Beamer, who definitely deserves it. I mean, talk about a guy who took a program and just he's kind of like Bill Snyder. He is to Vatek what Bill Snyder is to Kansas State. Oh, cool! I see the Vatek logo on the gates. We'll get to that in a minute. But, you know, I love statues on this channel. There's a big Vatek logo. Yeah. Look at that. Look at how much detail on the statue they got. They even got the thing there and the microphone. And yeah, this is in honor of Frank Beamer. 29 seasons at Vatek. He won 238 games. Did win the national championship in 1999. So, won 10 or more games in 13 seasons. Okay. So, that's really cool. Legend, man. What a legend. I got nothing but respect for Frank Beamer. Of course, I also like running quarterbacks. You know, I don't want this channel to be about me. This is about the stadiums and how they, in reality, the stadiums, the architecture tends to show the culture of the campus. I'm going to cross the street so I can get a better shot of, oh my gosh. I did not realize in the pictures all of this stonework. let me back. That is fantastic. Oh my gosh. Now, like I said, you got the Vatek logos at the gates. That's nice. It's those little touches that make good stadiums great. And then you got the Hokie. Okay. What a, oh my gosh. This is phenomenal. You know, when I redo my list, as far as medium-sized stadiums are concerned, wow. I mean, this is like Louisville, Oklahoma State level. This is fantastic. Here, I want to talk to these people. I don't want them on the camera. So after talking to that dude, apparently the bigger building is their basketball arena, and then the smaller building, I think, we're not 100% sure, that smaller building may be their football practice facility. They gotta have one. I mean, for crying out loud, App State's building a brand new one. This is, I'm flabbergasted. Actually, I'm going to get a picture so I can send my better half, and I'm actually going to put it on, see that bigger building over there, I think is what he said, if that's best. Okay, and then that's probably the indoor practice facility. That makes more sense. Okay, gotcha. All right. So I'm going to take one more picture of this, and then we'll walk around. I think we should give points for signage. Look at that. It tells you, indoor practice facility, football locker room, that way. Okay. Sweet. And plenty of parking, by the way, which is really good. Oh, I've never seen anything like this. So they got a passageway between the practice field and the stadium, but the scoreboard is actually technically over here. Beamer lost an indoor practice facility. Makes perfect sense. Coach Beamer, you know. Of course, I love the logos on the gates. They're not as nice as those other ones. Those probably need to be replaced. They've been sun damaged and cracked, but hey, it's better than nothing. North Sideline Club Lounge. Okay. Sweet. This is nice. So that's their basketball, and then that's the IPF. And regardless of what Monty and Jake say, facilities matter. Look at those. Look at the doors at the bottom. I love that, because if they want to, they can open them up and let some fresh air blow through there. That's a really nice touch. By the way, Kansas, surprisingly, has a really nice indoor practice facility. I guess, okay, if you're sitting here in this end zone, you just go over there for your concessions, because I don't see anything underneath here, which is fine as long as it's close. You know, it's not too far of a walk. You know, of course, your end zone seats are not going to be as expensive, so you got to be willing to make some sacrifices if you're trying to save money. Hey, look, sleds. Hey. Good. It's funny how they don't have the pads on the sleds. That is a nice looking basketball facility. And I love that they got the logo on the corner there. Here, let me go up a little bit further and I'll restart. I'm just trying to figure out what this is. There's this unusual building here in the back. If I had to guess, it's probably some kind of like equipment to take care of the facilities or something like that. I mean, obviously this side isn't quite as nice as the side that faces the road, but it's not bad. I mean, I do like all the trees and stuff. Okay, so this is cool. Concessions, first aid. So this is the east side. So the west side is the main side, but I mean, it's very solid looking. I almost wish it'd have like some kind of logos or something. I mean, they got the stone on the fence, but I don't know. It kind of reminds me a little bit Auburn, where their loading dock is on the long side, one of the long sides. So that's their loading dock, I believe. I'm gonna walk around, get a better shot. They're like eating like next to the stadium. Isn't that cool? Well, I saw an open gate. I'm not sure if I can go in or not, but if I get yelled at, I get yelled at. I just want to get a shot of the inside. Look at all those chairback seats. Well, but what a beautiful, beautiful stadium. I love the stonework underneath. Plenty of parking, and great concessions. As I told that guy, here, let me flip this around. My apologies, I can't find the end to the video. I don't know what the heck happened, but obviously I'm not in Blacksburg anymore. But thanks for watching. If you have, if you could, please hit like and subscribe. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.